This is the most advanced battery humanity can build, and it still slows your phone to a crawl mid-game. It still makes a Tesla creep at a supercharger. Billions of dollars of engineering, and it slams into a wall it cannot cross. Why? It isn't a software bug. It isn't a cheap part. It's a tax charged by the laws of physics themselves. Today, we find out exactly who is collecting it. Every time you use a battery, it leaves a fingerprint. Here it is, resting. And here, the instant you draw power, dragged down, that gap is real energy vanishing into thin air. Something is taxing every single amp, so let's hunt it down. Follow the power all the way to the surface of the electrode. Here, every ion has to snap into place, a tiny reaction. And here is our first culprit. That reaction can only fire so fast. To force it to go quicker, you have to shove with more and more voltage. Call it the chemical push. And the push turns vicious. Ask for a trickle of current and it's nearly free, but ask for real power and the cost detonates. Exponentially. Double what you demand and the toll far more than doubles. That is culprit number one. And this is not abstract math. That exploding curve is why your phone gets hot when you game and why fast charging quietly throttles itself. But the push is only half the crime. Because even if that reaction were instant, a second culprit is already lying in wait. Before an ion can react, it first has to arrive, swimming across the liquid to reach the surface. And that swim is slow. Push too hard and the ions at the surface run out. You hit a wall, and this wall is merciless. Shove all you want. The current just flatlines. So now we can name them both. Two taxes stacked, the chemical push and the slow journey. In a real simulation, at hard use, the push steals about 1/7 of a volt and the journey piles more on top. And the faster you go, the more they take from a whisper to nearly half a volt. And now you will never see a dying battery the same way again. That slowdown, that heat, that charging ceiling is these two laws, quietly collecting their tax on every amp. The entire battery industry is one long war to claw back a few millivolts from each of them. Today, these two only cost you a little power, but run them for months and they turn from thieves into killers. They start destroying the battery for good. That is next time. This was the battery simulated.